Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the Home Weather Office on this Tuesday morning. It's now the 20th day of February, 2024. This is the morning briefing coming to you from the Home Weather Office. And as I look out the window, there's some sun, some clouds, and a little bit of a breeze. We are going to see more showers and maybe some thunderstorms again this afternoon. Before I get into all of that, a couple of announcements this morning. First, a shout out to Juan Brown. Anytime Juan mentions this channel, my subscriber numbers and viewer numbers go up. So thank you, Juan. And for those of you that have just discovered this channel, hope you find it useful. I do these briefings Monday through Friday morning and occasionally on the weekends when things do get busy, mostly highlighting Northern California and occasionally finding other things that are interesting going on weather-wise and just trying to give you more of an explanation about what is going on and why our weather is behaving the way it is, and more of an in-depth explanation than I can do in the few minutes I get on television, because after all, this is YouTube and I can take as much time as I want. So again, thanks to Juan. One other thing is today's Tuesday, and I usually do Facebook chats on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. We won't be doing one tonight. KCRA has a Senate debate that is going to throw off our early evening schedule, so I won't be able to do a Facebook chat tonight. So instead, we'll do one on Wednesday night because we've got another debate on Thursday night that's going to throw off my schedule. So tonight, there will not be a Facebook chat, but there will be one on Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock. All right, announcements aside, let's see what's going on this morning. We do have nice satellite this morning. Look at this stream of moisture coming up over Southern California. Yeah, that's beautiful this morning. But for Northern California, we have this low spinning around out here, and it's bringing up some cloud cover to our area. And some areas are seeing a couple of showers, especially north of Highway 20 this morning, and many areas just seeing sun and clouds. Now, yesterday, when I was talking about the setup, I mentioned the fact that we have this cold air coming in, and that was going to be setting up the stage for thunderstorms and the instability. Now, somebody in the comments section said, what are you talking about cold air? Our temperatures have been warm. And I'm guessing I didn't explain it completely, because when I was talking about cold air coming in, I was talking about the cold air aloft. And it's the cold air aloft that is touching off the instability, and that'll continue during the course of the day today. So we have colder air moving in around this low. And again, I'm talking about the air up around 18,000 feet that I'll show you in just a second, but the surface temperatures don't really reflect that. So what that does is it steepens the lapse rate. So let me show you those temperatures up around 18,000 feet. So I'm looking at the NAM this morning, and this is the NAM at 500 millibars. And if I scroll over this, over the Central Valley, you see it comes up minus 26 or minus 27. The interesting thing about that is my magic number at this time of year, and well, really almost any time of year, is minus 25. You get minus 25 or colder, especially when you start getting into the spring and the sun angle is a little bit higher. Anytime you start getting some sunshine, you can start getting temperatures up around 60 degrees or so. But if you have a temperature up here around minus 26, minus 27 degrees C, then you're going to really steepen the lapse rate and provide some lift. So that's this morning. And as we head into the afternoon, you'll see, this is this afternoon, the temperature really hasn't moved all that much. So we still have steep lapse rates this afternoon. We get a little bit of heating, we'll get some lift, and we'll get some thunderstorms. Now, that cold air pool is still around tomorrow morning. But if you look at this, just see this little area right in here? That's the demarcation line between minus 25 and minus 26 right in here. So watch as we go through the day tomorrow how that begins to shift out. This is tomorrow afternoon. So by tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock, the temperature's down to minus 23. I should say up to minus 23. And this warm air advection, so warm air moving in, replacing cold air, and a shift around to a slight northwest breeze aloft, is going to shut down the chances of precipitation tomorrow. There'll still be a lingering shower tomorrow, but today we still have steep lapse rates, and then tomorrow, with warm air advection taking place in the afternoon, that shuts down the lapse rates. And by the time we get into Thursday, our temperatures at 18,000 feet are all the way up to minus 19 rather. And so that means that we will have a more stable atmosphere over the area. All right, so that explains why we're going to be seeing the thunderstorms. It's interesting when we have this active weather. The folks at COD, where College of DuPage, where I'm showing you these models from, They've given us a special high-resolution zone here, which is nice. We can really zoom in. So let's back up. And this is the rain we are seeing this morning, north generally of Highway 20. And as we get into, this is noontime. You notice that from Sacramento to the south and into the foothills, there really isn't much going on. Some pretty good activity once again in Colusa County to the north. Be careful if you're driving north on I-5. And Plumas County will continue to see showers. But it's the afternoon once we start getting a little bit of heating. So again, this is noontime. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. Showers, thunderstorms here, as you can see. Quite likely that would be Sacramento County, San Joaquin County, and then as well as a couple up toward the Grass Valley area, and then into the 4 o'clock and beyond, with showers dissipating in the evening. So the general trend today, and I'm going to show you the NAM here in a second, is generally dry-ish this morning, but once we get past, let's say, about 2 o'clock or so, we'll likely see thunderstorms develop that'll be impacting the area around 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. These will likely have some hail with them again because as this air is lifted into that air aloft that's minus 26 degrees Celsius, then you're going to be seeing the chance of some hail. All right, so that's the way the HRRR shows it. The reason I want to show you the NAM is it's a little bit different. They're very similar this morning with the rain generally north of Sacramento. This is around 2 o'clock this afternoon. This model picks up a cell, let's see, that would be around Lodi. This is 3, this is 4 o'clock. So this model has showers a little bit more west, as well as another cell here to the east that would be, let's say, from Plymouth up toward Placerville, and maybe including Folsom and the Highway 50 corridor up all the way up toward Tahoe, and then showers going through the Sacramento area by about 6 o'clock and then dissipating this evening. This is early Wednesday morning. This model goes a little bit farther out in time. And then watch how we go into the day on Wednesday, how all of this dissipates. So this is Wednesday afternoon around 3 o'clock. There's some scattered little activity here, but with that warm air advection taking place aloft, even if we have sunshine on Wednesday, which we likely will, the lapse rates start to not be as steep, and it shuts down precipitation. So a little difference in the models today in terms of where we may see activity. So again, this is 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the NAM, and then I'm going to go to 2 o'clock on the HRRR. For some reason, I'm liking the HRRR more this morning, and we're just talking about the difference of location and intensity of thunderstorms. I just think the HRRR might be doing a slightly better job today. But the bottom line, for most locations, the morning hours are going to be the drier, and then once we get up to 2 o'clock to about 6 o'clock, we'll have the possibility of thunderstorms with hail, and once again, some heavy downpours. And even though there's a slight difference between the HRRR and the NAM, if you kind of take a step back a little bit, they're both kind of telling the same thing in terms of timing. And then Wednesday, while there may be a lingering shower, it's going to be a drier day. And then Thursday and Friday and Saturday will all be dry. So be on the lookout for thunderstorms this afternoon in the valley, and especially from Modesto to the north. And there will be heavy downpours, and we could even get severe thunderstorm warnings again. The atmosphere doesn't look quite as twisty today, so the possibility of maybe getting a tornado warning today looks lower. Maybe it's a non-zero chance, but it certainly looks as though if the HRRR is right, there is a chance we could get a severe thunderstorm warning in the valley for perhaps something with a hailer or something like that. But either way, I'll have to keep you updated on that throughout the afternoon on KCRA. So, and like I said, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all dry. There may be a couple of showers Sunday, but we'll talk about that in the coming days. So that's everything I've got for you this morning. So be on the lookout for thunderstorms this afternoon. Keep your head on a swivel. That's everything I've got for you this morning. I'll be on TV at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 11, and any other time that these thunderstorms pop up this afternoon. Make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.